Welcome to the show, guys. Unmasking the Blueprint is a unique visual podcast that will begin each show with a blueprint shuffle. Yep, you heard me correctly. We will be shuffling. Grab a pen and a paper because the nuggets will be dropped for you to use and grow. We will interview business owners and music artists, and you'll be able to meet the person behind the brand. Each show will have a giveaway, so stay tuned to win.
Woo! Thank you, Mr. Pence, as always, being right on time. My wonderful songwriter husband. He is so appreciated. Happy Tuesday, guys. Welcome to the Unmasking. Hey, Free Little, how you doing today? What's up, Shay? I'm so glad to see y'all tuned in with us today. Today, let's see if we have Pakisha in the background. We have Pakisha, better known Dowling as Miss Keisha. Let's see if Miss Keisha is available. Hey, boo!
Hey, hi, Tay.
How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
I am great. You're looking so pretty.
You too. You too.
Thank you, girl. Thank you, girl. All right. So I heard your friends call you Keisha. I like it. I like
Indeed,
it.
indeed.
Hey Patricia White, how you doing?
Hey,
how you
mama.
Doing? that's the mama.
Yes,
hey, mama.
Yes, mama.
I love it. Oh, that's Devon Taylor.
That's my son.
Right?
That's my son, Devontae. Yes,
baby, Devontae is on it, baby. He tagging folks.
Oh my God, typical Devontae.
You know what? I love it. Support. Hey, Miss Cassandra. All right. So you listening? All right. So guys, she is going to talk to y'all about life insurance, right?
Right.
Okay. Excited. But you know, life insurance, there's a lot of misconceptions, a lot of misunderstanding and conceptions about life insurance. Can you kind of break it down for us just a little bit?
Well, I'll talk about the main one. Basically, the main one I would say is people think that you have to be old to get life insurance, or you need to wait until you're older. But people dying left and right, young and old. And so if you're going to get life insurance today is to get it. Don't wait until you're old and maybe not even be insurable because of health issues or something like that. So if you're going to get life insurance, today is the day to get it. And when you're younger, that's really the best time for you to get life insurance.
You know what, guys? She really did pick the best one, because that is true. We be like, baby, I'm 27. I'm living my best life. I don't need no insurance. Okay, right. I'm 45. I don't need no insurance. So you know what? You're right. And I can see people like, oh, I don't really need it. Somebody said, yes, drop them nuggets. Somebody said, that's my first cousin. Okay, Tamika, like, that's my family. What's up?
Hey, Mika.
Tamika say, hey, cousin, watching from, I can't see what that is.
South Carolina.
South Carolina. Yeah. I love it. Okay,
yes.
So what if I have life insurance with my job? Do I still need some more life insurance? How does that work?
You do. I would suggest to anybody, get life insurance outside of your job. I can use myself, for instance. I used to work in the school system and I worked there 10 years. When I left the school system, I left my life insurance there. Although I paid for it, I left it there. A lot of people retire and your job may let you keep your life insurance, but sometimes, a lot of times, it's expensive to keep. And so even when you're on your job, that's a group life insurance. It's not your own personal life insurance.
Oh, guys, I don't know if y'all just caught that, but my brain went poof. So what she's saying is, if you get it when you're young, you get to keep it even when you leave your job. That's good.
Yeah.
Because
it's gonna be yours. Wherever you go, it's gonna be yours.
Right. Because as we get older, once we retire, when we try to get it, it's more money, right?
It is. The older you get, the more expensive it is. And then if you have any health issues, you may not be insurable.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was some pretty good nuggets. Because you know what? When you think about it, you're like, oh, I don't really need that because I have this good job. I'm going to go retire my job. Good food for thought. Can you get life insurance on anybody, or do you have to be related? That's the question.
You can get life insurance, but you do need to have an insurable interest when you're getting life insurance on someone. So depending on who you want to get life insurance on.
like maybe our boss who okay, so I'm gonna keep going.
Now wait a minute.
Okay, so
Wait a minute.
I backtracked. I
I need you to bring it on in. Bring it on in.
Okay. What type of insurance can a person get?
It all depends on them, and they need to get what's best for them in their situation at the time. We have whole life, and then you have term life, and those two are just exactly what it says. One is for your whole life, and the other one is for a particular term. So you can do a 10-year term, a 20-year term, a 30-year term. So it all depends on the person, and every family is different. Every person is different. So your need is not going to be the same need as someone else's. But then we also have critical care, heart attack and stroke, cancer. So you're not limited to any kind of insurance when it comes to life insurance and then supplemental insurance.
Okay. So do you have to have an exam? Like let's say I want to get cancer insurance.
No, we do not do exams. Now they'll pull up your medical records.
Okay.
And so your prescription records, and then so you don't have to have an exam. So they have all of that. MIB.
MIB.
Yeah.
Okay. Somebody said good info, good info. Yes, she dropping these nuggets. I'm telling y'all gotta be tuned in. Y'all be getting some free advice on this show. I'm trying to tell you.
Come on, get it. Come on and get it.
So is life insurance the only service? Well, you kind of answered that a little bit because I was going to ask that question, but you kind of answered it. So is life insurance the only policy you have?
No. Like I said, we have heart attack and stroke, cancer, critical care. We even have dental. So life insurance is not the only insurance we have.
Okay, cool. Okay. So what if I'm in another state?
That's fine too. We are able to insure you wherever you are. We're licensed in plenty of states. And if I'm not, my partner Dan Jackson will be. So either which way, you'll be able to be insured. We got you covered. It don't matter where you at. We got you covered.
Somebody said I'm here for the sauce for these nuggets. I love it. Yes, Horty, yes. I love it. Okay, how do I know that I am making the right choices? Now, so I guess my question is, do you help me make these choices?
That's my job.
Okay.
That would be my job. We'll sit down, we'll talk about it, and I'm going to get to know you. I'm going to get to know your need. That should not be your problem. That would be my department. So by the time we get up, you'll know if it's the right decision for you, because it will be if I'm going to be sitting with you.
Somebody said any state. That's amazing. I know. I was shocked. I really didn't expect her to say yes.
Right.
Like I honestly thought she was gonna be like, no, I partner with somebody in this state, in this state.
We're licensed to get you done wherever you're at.
Wow, that's amazing. So basically what you're telling me is if I decide to get my life insurance or any type of policy with you, if I move to another state, it's still good.
It's still good.
I love that. That's great. Because as you retire, we move around. So now we know that if you partner with her and she gets you a policy set up, wherever you go, you're still covered. That's great. That's great.
Right,
that's great.
Right. And we're under the umbrella of several different companies, so you won't just have one company. So say for instance, you have an issue and one company does not want to insure you. I work with I'm under the umbrella of several different companies, to where if this one won't, we're going to go somewhere that does. But we'll pretty much know what's what for you and what's going to suit you by the time we sit down and build a rapport.
Okay, I like that. Okay, so we kind of hit on like cancer insurance, heart insurance. Is the kind of heart insurance? I can make up some stuff.
Heart attack and stroke.
Heart attack and stroke.
Right.
Okay, so I guess my question would that be, so can you just get that policy period? Like I don't want nothing but a heart. You can.
You can. So if you have life insurance and you're satisfied with your life insurance policy, but you need a heart attack and stroke policy, you can do that. You don't have to have everything combined.
I kind of like that. Pretty. I hope y'all getting these nuggets, because catch them. Okay, so we answered my questions so darn fast. I feel like I need to get some more questions, and I know you're gonna drop us some more nuggets too. So hold on, I'm gonna make sure I didn't miss anything. So we talked about the life insurance. We talked about the different policies. If we have it through our job, so I can still have it through my job, and I can still reach out to you, and I can either get an add-on policy. I can have two. Oh, can I have two life insurances? You say yes.
You
Okay.
can. You can have as many as you want to. As long as you paying for them, baby, they yours.
Girl, shut up.
And don't just get none for you. Get some for little Ray Ray and little Poo Poo. Get some for them kids too, because they need it just like you do.
Is there a maximum age of coverage? For example, since I turned 80 and paid all these years, and because I lived too long, oh Lord, because I lived too long, does my policy expire? If so, what age do I stop
So,
being covered? That's a
so
good question.
that is a very good question. But let me tell you this: at 80 years old, if you have a term policy, it's gonna term out, and you don't have your policy anymore.
Wow.
If you have a whole life policy, it's probably paid up and you still have your coverage. It all depends on what kind of policy you have. But no, if you have a whole life policy, it's going to be exactly that for your whole life. So you're not going to be not covered because you turn 80 years old. I mean, you have people now that's getting insurance at 80.
Oh, wow.
Now be mindful. It's going to be a little bit more. No, I'm telling you a story. It's going to be a lot of bit more expensive.
I love it.
Look,
like, no, it's going to be a lot of it.
It is because of the age, but you still can get it. So if your health permits you to, because remember, your health is going to have to permit you to have life insurance.
That's right. You did say that. She did say that, guys. I hope y'all heard that. Okay. So will life insurance policy just cover, does it just cover funeral costs somebody's accident?
No. So your policy, so let's do, for instance, you get a policy for $50,000.
Okay.
The insurance company is going to pay the beneficiary the $50,000. Okay. And so they can pay the funeral costs with that. And then all the other unexpected expenses, or if they just want to leave a legacy for their family, to leave their family something, whoever their beneficiary may be.
Okay. So it doesn't just, okay. So
it's not going to just cover you. Not, let me
go ahead, break it down.
Let me say this, okay? Y'all don't go to the funeral home and let the funeral home know that y'all got a $50,000 policy. If y'all don't do nothing else, take this with you today. Don't let them folks know you got a $50,000 policy, because you might walk out of there with a $50,000 funeral, and we ain't trying to give nobody $50,000 for no funeral. Okay. So go in there, sit down with them. And I always tell my clients this: go in there, sit down with them. You don't even have to tell them that you have a policy. Talk to them. Tell them, I want to get this together. I want to do this, that. Get your contract together. If it's $10,000 y'all come up with, bam.
I get to keep that 40, baby.
I'm just saying, you do what you want, but don't go in there and tell them you got a $50,000 funeral policy, because you might have a $50,000 funeral. You don't want to do that. And I went to some of the funeral homes here in Houston, and you can really have a nice funeral from $8,000 to $12,000, but it comes when you start putting all the cars in and the police escorts. That's when your funeral is really gonna go up.
Right. Well, I only got like 4 friends, so we don't even need none of that. We won't even need the escort.
Y'all wash y'all car, drive your own car to my funeral.
Okay.
Don't do that.
We don't even need no escort with no folks. Y'all can all fit in the same car.
Listen, drive your own car. Drive your own car.
She say drive your own car.
Right.
Okay, so somebody said, can you get insurance with hypertension?
Yes, you can. And then if some of you have some medical, we can answer some of those questions off record, but you can.
Okay. So you can, but if you want more private details, information. Now I have a question. The son, Devontae. We're finna put him to work. Oh, we got another question first. Wait, what if you have a policy? Hold up, it went too fast. What if you have a policy already? Can you help with making sure we have? Oh, I like that question. So if they have a policy already, can you help them with? Wait, hold on.
Making sure they have a good policy.
Thank you, baby.
A policy review. Yes, I can.
Yes.
I do policy reviews, so that won't be a problem. Get your policy out. We can sit down and we can go over it. If you have a good policy, I'm gonna say, hey, this is good. Let's leave it like it is. But if you have some gaps, we'll also be able to cover those gaps that you have. And if your policy is not good, I'm like, no, somebody got you. this ain't good.
This
Because
ain't
at
good
the
for
end of
you.
but I mean, I've been doing this for so long now. I've run into people that policy, they think they have one thing and then they really don't have it. So you
Right.
definitely want to, that's something you want to stay on top of. You want to know where it's at, and you just want to keep that hidden somewhere. I have a client that keeps hers in the freezer. She's a really old lady, but she keep her policy in a Ziploc bag in the freezer. You're gonna know where to find her stuff at.
Don't play with me. You know what my stuff is at. I didn't pay all
Right.
these. I didn't pay all these years. Bear
You
me
gotta
right.
have it. It ain't gonna do you no good to have it if you don't know where it's at, or if your people don't know where it's at.
That's true. That's true. That's a good
Mhm.
question. So can what before we finish up, can you
Mhm.
tell people how to find you? Maybe they could drop it in the links below. I don't know why I couldn't get that out.
If Vontae is on here, he can
He is.
definitely drop my Facebook page down there. And then my work cell phone number is 346-282-5037.
Okay, Devontae, we depending on you. We believe in you that you could drop
Right.
this work number.
And my email is pdowling.legacy@gmail.com.
And I wanted to go ahead and drop that because what happens is like somebody just asks a question: if you have HIV? Hey, Free. The question is, if you have HIV, would you be able to get a policy?
Mm-hmm. That's
Okay.
another question we can answer. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and so that's why I want him to go ahead and drop your information. So when if
Right.
they do have some other private questions, they can
Right.
ask it, and then she can actually answer them open. She can be more honest. Not that she's not being
Right.
honest now, but it's things that she really just can't probably say. Is that correct?
Right.
That's what I thought. Okay, that's what I was saying.
And see, there's companies out there that will insure you for a lot of different things. That's the one company won't insure you for, what this company will.
Okay, because you deal with more than one company.
Right, right.
Which is a great thing. So what she's saying is yes on the air, but she really can't say yes because she has to go through what the
We're gonna go in depth about it. Yeah.
Exactly. So I get it. I hope they got it. I'm pretty sure they got it. So yep, boop, there go our personal assistants. He on it, baby. He got that Gmail on there. Let me see. What a phone number. Devontae, what a phone number?
346-282-5037.
Free tomato. I got it. He said, do your number again.
346-282-5037.
Boop.
And you can shoot me a text message if I don't answer. Right then, shoot me a text message. I'll get back to you a lot quicker.
Okay. Hey, Patricia. You know Patricia White?
Yes, that's my mom.
Oh,
hey, Ladybug.
Oh, baby, they're not playing today. They came today to support. Okay, they're not playing with you. Hey, Mama, how you doing today? So, if you have any more questions, guys, she has overly answered. Like, I feel full. Like, I feel like I've got a lot of information in my head. And so, one thing that you had said, and I got backtracked. So, what she was saying was whole life, and what was the other one?
Term.
And so, I hope they know one another. They do. Which question is that for? I don't know. Free, what are we talking about, Free?
Yeah, Free, what we talking about?
I have some good information, whole and term. Thank you, baby. Whole and term. Wait, did we say term? Hold on. Good info, cuz they said. Thelma Dowling, they said good info,
hey,
great
Mama.
information.
This is my mother-in-law.
Hey, mother-in-law, how you doing? Okay, so where we at? Okay, so what you're saying is that when they reach out to you, I believe she said the whole life is just like that, and term life is for a term. You know what, Devontae?
It is.
You said it like that, and when you said it, it made perfect sense because it was like it actually made like common sense. Like right. You made it like
sometimes people look too deep into it, but it's simple.
No, really.
It's simple,
and
right?
your son wrote it down like she said, like your whole life. Term.
Right.
But I guess maybe this is not the show for that. But why would you get term life if you?
Now, term life is cheaper, and you can get a lot more term for a lot lesser price. So, and then there are actually two types of terms. Let's talk about that really quick. Term, regular straight out term is just that for its particular term. And then you have term with return of premium, where you have your term with your return of premium, where at the end you can either get a paid up policy or you can get all your money that you put into it back at the end of that term. So that's also good. I would always suggest a term with return of premium for the simple fact of I don't like giving my coins away for free, baby. If you outlive that term, you just then gave your
right. Because that's
but if it's something like, for instance, say you in a time to where you just really can't afford life insurance. I tell people all the time, get you a little bit of life insurance, whether it's a little bit or a lot, get you something, because it's better to have some than not to have any at all. And then when you get to where you can pay or afford it, get you something else. But I'd rather for someone to have term than to not have anything.
So you saying that my family came to chicken dinners? I'm sorry.
Please don't.
I had to say it.
The season, and I'm gonna say this: the season for GoFundMe's, for funerals, and the season for chicken dinners and fish dinners, that's long gone. We got to do better. We really got to do better. So you need to go ahead. If you can go, and I know me, I eat out a lot.
Me too.
I mean,
I'm a foodie.
But I eat out a lot, and I waste money just really quick. So that money you can put on an insurance policy and protect your family.
I think you answered this already, but I'm gonna ask it again. So it says, so what happens if you don't need the policy at the end of the term? So if you outlive the term, I'm assuming that's what that means, right? Yeah, I think that's what that means. It says, what happens if you don't need the policy at the end of the term?
You're not gonna have it at the end of the term. Once it terms out, you no longer have a policy.
Oh, so that's money just wasted.
That's money just wasted. Now, if you get a term with return of premium, you're gonna get something out of it. Either you can get your money back, or you have a paid up policy.
But basically, if you outlive the term, if you didn't get the return of premium,
you just gave money away.
Oh, I hope y'all got that. Great info. Somebody said great. Free said great info. That is great info. So basically, and I mean, this, like you said, we gotta get her off air to get more in details. But I guess, in my personal opinion, I would think I would just do the other one. Either the whole life or the term.
Or the term with return of premium.
But if you do return with return of premium, if I'm still living and I'm still kicking out the 80, I can just get that big old lump sum.
You can get it back. But I wouldn't suggest you do that. Now, let me tell you, I would not suggest you do that. I would suggest you get the paid up policy. But, everybody's different. You might have a whole life over here and just say, okay, I want to get that money back and keep it. And that's on you.
I had a whole,
but if you don't have life insurance
planned out.
No, we're not doing no party. But if you don't have insurance, get you a term policy until you can get to where you need to be. It's nothing wrong with it.
Oh, that's a good question. What has been the main reason of reluctancy that you've seen in the Black community for getting life insurance? Y'all made her just breathe in. Okay.
Oh, I ain't worried about it. I'm gonna be dead anyway. It ain't.
Hey, ain't my bill.
Throw me in the backyard in the grill, burn me up. Stupid stuff. We laugh about it, but it's stupid. And I'm that agent that's gonna look at you like my face gonna tell it all. Like, for real. So, and how much them Jordans you got on your feet? Oh, I paid $200 for these. $200 is not going to pay for your funeral. It's little bitty things like that we throw money away. And then your family be begging for somebody for money to bury you. And it's nobody else's responsibility to bury you. So we just need to be more responsible, as Black people, yellow people, purple people, white people, whatever color you are. You need to be more responsible in taking care of your business so that your family won't struggle in the long run.
Oh, it's free. That's a good free set. Wow. So we just leave our family with our financial burdens.
And that's what we do. And that's what they do. Not mine. All of mine on here better have they better have their life insurance
together. Okay, so the question went so fast. I think let me see what it said. It said, "What about insurance policies for 10 years? You can pay nothing after 10 years and it's paid out." Do they have policies like that?
What kind of policy?
Maybe I didn't read it correctly.
Sure.
Okay, so it says, "What about insurance policies for 10 years? You pay nothing after 10 years and it's paid out." But it has a question mark on it.
I'm not exactly sure about that. So we'll send me a message and we can talk about that and see what that is.
So wait a minute. So somebody answered the black question. It says they like to say, "Just cremate me." Shaking my head, just cremate me.
But I'm gonna tell y'all something. In doing this and seeing this now, I have me a service and cremate me, because you put so much money in the ground. We're not going back to dig up that gold casket and take it to the pawn shop or melt it down for a necklace or nothing. I mean,
okay.
Have me a service. I told my son, have me a service and cremate me. And that be that. Keep me in your room. Keep me in your hallway and your foyer. So when you come by and do something you don't have no business doing, I can
just you can tip over a little.
Yeah,
so
that's
trying to say
no,
he's
seriously.
good and he's paid up. Okay, period.
No, but see, yeah,
period.
Seriously. There's nothing wrong with cremation, and cremation is definitely a lot cheaper than a funeral, to be honest.
Oh, and then Free said that cremation is still an expense, and that's true. That's
It
fact.
is.
It is still an expense.
It's an expense. It's a lot cheaper than a funeral, but it's still an expense.
Free said she told her kids the same exact thing. To cremate you or to make sure they have a policy. Free, which one? I don't know. She'll respond back in a minute. Tamika is laughing.
Cremate. I'm telling you, look at all this money you putting in the ground. And that's then true. Be walking with no car later on, but you done had this big old lavish funeral, and then you walking because you don't have no car. We're not doing that. This season is up for foolishness.
Oh, Free said both. Free told her insurance that she needs to, that she told her children they better have policies. She has a policy, and she want to be cremated. Right. Absolutely. Somebody said, no, we got a whole life crash course in 30. No, you did. Absolutely. Y'all got a whole life insurance course in 30 minutes. Y'all really did. Guys, there is absolutely, I know everybody's attention span not that long, but guys, when I tell you she was on it, she answered all my questions. Honestly, she answered them. I looked at the time, it was like 17 minutes. And I was like, dang, I should have had some more questions. And so I'm so glad that y'all asked us some more. So the show at least been 30 minutes. But y'all, she summed all this up. She summed everything up. And I'm laughing because when I re-asked the question, your son said it written down. He was like, whole life. Turn. But honestly, I honestly believe, like, I don't think that we ever really put it together. You know how you just be talking, and then when you like, oh, that is whole life. I knew that. I was just questioning. I was just checking to see that you know.
Right.
Whole life. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm free. I'm like you. I'm thinking that whole life thing is good. I kind of like the term with the benefits, but then she didn't want me to go party at the end.
So. Still get whole life, and you can have term. And insurance is not as expensive as people may think it is. So, I mean, your policy might be a little bit more than your next door neighbor policy, but it all depends on what you want and what's going to fit your family. So really, you can get a policy for $20 a month on up, depending on what you want.
Do y'all company do payroll deductions?
For a business? Yes, I can.
So I don't know if that means for a business or
from like a small business or a business. Yes. And that's another thing we can talk about outside as far as like the small businesses or different things like that.
So what she's saying is if you have a small business, you can hook her up. Y'all can connect and then she can have it inside your business. But if they have, like, let's say work at, for my private, she's a private federal employee. Can you take it from that job? From that insurance?
From her? No. It'll come directly out of you pay it once a month and it'll come out, you pick the day of the month you want to come out your account and then they'll withdraw it like that.
Okay. So no, it will not come from your paycheck from your federal account, but it can come from your bank account, correct?
Right,
Okay,
correct.
just making sure. Free said, thank you so much. She believes everybody should be insured. Very reasonable policies. I have been with her for a while. Very good info. Yes, it has. Thank you, Chris. Thank you. Thank you. Somebody said contact you for consultation with her. She has the knowledge. Yes, she does, guys.
Oh,
She's
thank you.
answered every question that we've asked. An allotment. What does that mean? An allotment.
Your insurance will be your allotment. Whoever you leave your beneficiary to, is that what they're asking?
They just said an allotment, so I figured maybe.
Can they expound on that a little bit more?
Okay. When they bring it up, I'll tell you. So guys, I keep saying I'm gonna get a bigger screen. I ain't bought a bigger screen, so I'm trying to look at this screen like this to the side, and then it goes up kind of fast. I'll be like, trying to see. So I'm not for sure. Yes, allotment in your insurance. Yes, allotment in your insurance. Payment allotments. Different words is coming up. Payment allotments.
Okay, so we can do it like this. They can take it out once a month. Maybe, hopefully, I'm answering this correctly.
Okay.
You can take it out your account once a month, semi-annually, annually. You can do it like that. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I hope that was a good.
I hope that's what you're asking. I'm not sure.
So farther up, if you go up a little bit, you'll be able to see her phone number, her email address, and her Facebook. Correct?
Yes, I think so.
Somebody said drink more Valet 30. Can assist
yes, that too.
Wait a minute. That'll help me with my eyesight. Baby, I got 20/20. This screen is little.
Valet 30.
You need to tell my husband that he needs to buy me a bigger laptop. But no, that Valet 30 free is live. It does. Look at her doing a shout out with her business. That Valet 30, baby. If your company denies me, if my company denies me, will I be able to find coverage from another company?
Yes, that's what I was saying earlier. I work with several different companies, so it all depends. Each case is different, so it all depends what the situation is. But once I sit down with you and we talk about things, I'll pretty much know where to put you at.
Okay. Thank you. So thank you, Tamika, for sharing our live. We definitely appreciate it. They said excellent question. Y'all have been doing some very excellent questions, and she's been on. Baby, y'all weren't gonna catch Keisha slipping, baby. She got this on lock, okay? I really, honestly, you have done an amazing job.
Thank you.
You've made it to where it was very easy to understand life insurance, and I'm gonna only say for Black people like myself, because I'm not gonna say for all Blacks. I'm not gonna say for any other color because I'm Black. But I know it's a little like, it's like, I don't know.
You don't like to talk about it. It's scary.
Yeah, like I don't know what I should do. This is too much and blah blah blah. But
you should get life insurance. That's gonna be the first step. You should get life insurance.
I love it. She really simplified it for y'all guys. So she gave y'all information. Good to shop around. Miss Dowling can address all your insurance needs. Call or email her. She will follow up with you. I love it. Free like poop, period. Okay. So guys, thank y'all so much. If y'all don't have any more questions, I'm gonna let y'all, if they don't have any more questions, we're gonna get ready to go. But could you give us like what would you leave us with?
Don't leave the burden on your family when you can take care of your business today. Make sure you are insured today so you don't have to worry about your family struggling when you're gone, especially if you're the breadwinner and you want your family to live the same life that they've been living. Don't have them moving out of a $400,000 house to an apartment because you didn't take care of your affairs today.
Guys, that's good. That's good. People are dying younger and younger every day. You are absolutely correct, Devontae. Absolutely correct. I just seen a 3-year-old. I don't even know I don't want to say if she passed or not, but a 3-year-old got shot twice over the weekend. And that's just so sad. So yeah, there isn't an age on it, guys. And like she said, the younger you are, she could get y'all a better deal. She talked about heck, everything. I don't think she missed anything. Don't leave the burden on your family. Leave a legacy and build a legacy. Yes, yes, yes. That's good. That's good. Exception, especially with COVID. That these are all facts.
Definitely.
So all right, I'm gonna put you on the spot, Miss Keisha. So at the end, have you watched my show before? So that means she don't know. Okay. So at the end of the show, what you about to do? At the end of the show, I always ask the guests, do they want to dance us out?
No, she don't.
God, did y'all see her lean in?
Mm-mm.
Like what happened? They saying dance.
It ain't gonna happen.
Something that ain't happening. She said she ain't gonna do it with us. Come on, man. Just look, and then they got the dance emojis in the thing. So
if it's one thing you're gonna know about me, it's when I say no. I mean, it ain't happening.
And you make sure you tell when you fight for our policy like that too.
You ain't got to worry, because when I'm your agent, I'm gonna be your agent for life, not just today or tomorrow. When you have a problem, you can call me.
I love that. Oh, Tamika, and I think Tamika is the mama.
Tamika is my cousin. She's about 6 months older than me, but it's a definite no.
I felt like she was the mama, and I felt like power when I said it too.
She thinks she is sometimes.
See how I stressed it? I was like, the mama said dance us out. Right. All right, guys. She said no, she ain't gonna dance. Look, everybody, even Devontae to my dance. I love it. I'm keeping her out here anyway. She ain't gonna dance with us, but she gonna be on the screen. Come on, husband.
All right. Thank y'all for joining us.
Thank y'all guys for having me. And thank you so much. You did an amazing job.
It means the world to me if you will leave a review, a rating, and subscribe to my show. Please share with your friends. You are the show. I'm asking the blueprint is for you. So send me a message with the topics you want us to discuss. Until next time, y'all stay safe.
Oh my God.
Woo! Thank y'all for tuning in tonight. I'll see y'all next Tuesday. If y'all love the show, make sure you share. That was a great episode.